Hey, this is the LaRoseBros.
And today, we're here at Twin Harbors Beach near Tokeland, and we're going to be going razor clamming.
It's the second clamming weekend of the season, and we're excited to get some razor clams for our catch and cook.
So, there's lots of people out here today, here at Twin Harbors Beach, and we're gonna go razor clamming. As you can see, there's cars all along, everywhere you look.
Razor clamming is typically done with a clam gun, and to go razor clamming, each person needs to have an individual bucket.
I got one.
Okay, nice. I got one. Right here, razor clam. Nice.
To find where a razor clam is hiding in the sand, look for a small hole like that one. Razor clams also will leave behind little divots, which is also signs that a razor clam is there. However, be careful because a lot of times the divots are more likely to have sand shrimp rather than the actual clams.
There's one right here.
Got one right here. Nice razor clam. That makes 3 for me, and there's so many people out here. But basically the strategy is kind of just either look around for a small divot in the ground that might be a hole, or kind of like stomp your boots around until the sand just gives a little bit, and that is a signal that there's a space underneath, which is from the razor clam.
Oh, what's this? Oh. What's this? I'm probably going to lose it. Oh, this one's easier. This one's so much easier.
Here, I found a sand shrimp. And it was just kind of like laying on the ground. Someone probably dug it up when they were trying to get a razor clam.
Today, I'm wearing a nice pair of waterproof gear. And I don't feel any water in my socks. Here's another one. So what you do, my grandma is teaching us, you dig at an angle that's pointing towards the ocean, because they dig towards the water. If you see a divot, you stomp at it, and if it sinks in a little bit, then you know you start digging. If it doesn't sink in, it's just a divot in the sand. If it does, it sink in. You stomp. Then that means there's likely a clam in the space underneath that causes it to sink. Look at this divot. Oh, there he is. Sometimes you gotta reach in there if they're about to get away. So that's the pole right there. I angle it towards the ocean.
I just caught this one. Pretty two holes right beside each other, as you can see, and I just got two. So pretty nice day out here today. We've gotten a lot. This is a really nice one.
We were able to bring back almost our limit of clams, and then we put them in water to soak overnight.
This allows the clams to expel naturally all of the impurities. And now, we'll show you how to make clam chowder, Northwest style.
The first thing you'll do is put 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter into a pot and let it melt.
Next, add 1 pound of bacon. We ended up moving to a different cooking appliance because the original wasn't performing well.
Once the bacon is almost done, take out about half of it for garnish and leave the rest in for the chowder.
You can move it to a plate or bowl with paper towels to catch the grease. Next, add about 2 large leeks with the dark green parts cut off, so just the lighter green parts, about 1.5 pounds of it, and make sure to clean and dice it.
Next, put in 4 celery ribs. Dice them and clean them first and save the leaves for garnish.
And now 4 bay leaves and 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme leaves. You can chop it or not. And you can add in a little bit of water if you see fit, depending on how much broth you want. Now add about 1/2 cup of apple juice and 1 8-ounce plus bottle of clam juice, depending on how much clam juice you got from the razor clams themselves.
Throughout this process, you'll want to keep the chowder on a low boil and keep stirring it consistently. The next step is to add 3 cups of heavy cream.
Once that gets to a boil, it's time to add the clams. Make sure you have about 1.5 pounds of razor clams cut into small dice. Next, 4 teaspoons of fish sauce. This is optional, but we think it adds to the flavor. And we also added some salt too. And finally, some seasoning salt.
Well, we hope you enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully you learned some helpful tips about razor clamming. We're excited to try the clam chowder.
Looks pretty good. If you want to make it yourself, just go back through the video. We listed all the ingredients, so you can just follow along. All right, I'm gonna try just a little bit of it. Yeah, I think that seasoning really helped out. So it's a local brand from the Pacific Northwest, and we try to make this a pretty Pacific Northwest themed dish with the razor clams and the seasoning, and it actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
We made the right choice of adding the razor clams in at the very end, so just kind of poached them a little bit and didn't actually overcook them. And I think all the ingredients go in here really well.
Yeah, it's a really nice dish. I really like all of the components.
This is our first episode for a little bit. We're thinking about going fishing again pretty soon, so this was just our first adventure. It's almost summertime, so let us know in the comments below what you want us to do next. And we really like doing these catch and cooks, and we hope you do too. We have a lot more on our channel if you want to go check those out as well. And this is the seasoning that we used. It's Valley Harvest products. It's really good seasoning. The ingredients on here are salt, paprika, pepper, garlic, a few other things. It's a local brand from the Pacific Northwest, so that's why we used it in this dish. And we encourage you to go support them. It's always nice to support your local brands. And yeah, it's a good seasoning as well.
So thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out our merchandise and our channel and see our other videos. If you make some clam chowder like we did here with razor clams, make sure to tell us how it went. So thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time.